So our next speaker is someone who has been in our exact shoes at one point of time. For us EXTC students, she has been a pillar for our entire department and a great support. I'm proud to call upon our next speaker, Jovita ma'am.
Thank you, Urvansh. That was amazing. So, wanted young and good looking, slim, tall, and extremely fair, well educated, ready to stay at home girl for a tall, dark, and handsome boy. This seems to be the standard protocol for brides and grooms in India. I mean, you must have not yet come across it, but definitely in the next 5 to 10 years, you will be there. We live in a country where if you are not 5'6" and doodh si gori, then you are not a beautiful girl. We are Indians. Aren't we supposed to be brown? We may have varying shades of brown like the shade card of Fair and Lovely, but we are definitely not doodh si gori. I mean, if I had $500 for every time someone said, एक तो काली है, ऊपर से height भी कम, कौन शादी करेगा इस लड़की से? I don't think I would be working at SFIT today. I'd have enough and more money to invest. From random aunties in the colony to influencers on social media today, from beta, use basin with curd, don't go out in the sun, don't drink tea, don't wear bright clothes. Oh, you're going to Goa for a vacation. Do you really need the tan? To use this fairness lotion, go to this clinic for skin treatment. You know you can go for melanin skin lightening right now. Even Kajol wasn't fair skinned. I have heard it all. In fact, the very first guy I had a crush on back in class 7 told me, I can manage that you are short, but only if you were fair, we would make a great pair. And then you have some others who say, she's dark, but she's pretty, for being a dark girl. She's short, but she's got those beautiful big eyes. To the most recent one being, such a lucky girl she is. She's short and dark, but has somehow managed to get a tall and fair guy as a husband. Just hope her kids get his genes. So I was born with a wheatish complexion, and I'm not blessed with a great height either. I spent the first 15 years of my life cycling, skipping, and doing so many things to grow tall. Since I thought, रंग तो साफ नहीं होगा, पर height तो बढ़ सकती है. But as you can all see, that also did not seem to work. I joined SFIT as a student in 2007, and like all kids, I wanted to fit in. We did not have Android or all those beauty cams and filters that you have today, so I consider myself lucky. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat were not yet part of our lives. Thank God for that, because I can't imagine the increase in my anxiety if I had to upload smiling pics every day. Even today, when we take group selfies, all you can see is my forehead because I'm so tiny. So since I was not considered pretty, I made sure that I would cover up with my marks. I was the person who you would come to for last minute revisions. I was that girl in the class who used to make the master copy for every single assignment. And I did not stop there. I tried to attain it all. I wanted to be good at everything. I attempted all of this, and it definitely took a toll on my life. Be it mosaic, iris, name the event, and I was standing there. I went on to be the general secretary of the student council. At least people were not concentrating on my color or height anymore. After that, life should have been pretty much better, right? But no. This led to the anxiety that do I really have friends? Or do people just talk to me because I'm going to help them with their assignments and I'm going to get them into the IRIS core committee, help them with last minute studies? And definitely on graduation, that little bubble that I had burst. I realized that most of my so-called friends were just people who needed notes from me. So here I am today. I'm 30 years old, and I have realized that the comments on the color of my skin or my height are never going to end. And there's nothing I can do about it. Yes, it bothers me at times, and it should bother me. That's part of being human. For me, the turning point was when I met my then boyfriend, and now husband Eric, he made me realize that I'm much more than the color of my skin and my height. He made me realize that my happiness is of utmost importance. And in his words, when people tell you to apply besan on your face, we'll tell them we'll use besan, but for making pakode, because that's where they fit best. I had never worn anything colored yellow before I met him. Can you believe it? Not wearing a particular color because that's something society thinks will not suit a dark person. Today, my favorite place to vacation in is Goa. I love wearing bright color clothes. In fact, the last vacation we went for was in Feb 2020, and we went to Kolba Beach, and I wore a yellow color dress. I've shifted from wearing wedges and high heels to these comfortable flat shoes, and the comfort of wearing sneakers is just amazing. So I'm 5 feet tall and brown or black or whatever you want to say, and I am extremely happy about it. We just need one person to believe in us. For me, that person was my husband. For you, that person could very well be you yourself. Millions of young boys and girls today, at least in our country, feel inferior about their looks while growing up for absolutely no reason because something that society is calling you. So you may be short or tall, you may be dark or fair, you may be fat or thin, you may be in a relationship, single, or your deal is complicated. You may be a topper or someone who just scraped through. You may be a girl with pimples, or you may be a guy who just cannot grow a proper beard, or any other adjective that society uses to describe you. They have used words like chocobar, kali, and I can't even think choti. You always need to remember that there are people around you who really, really love you. And above that, you need to love yourself. There is the small knit group to whom you mean the entire world. And that's all that matters. So basically, this is what I wanted to tell you guys today. All that you need to do is believe in yourself and love yourself, and you will always have people around you who love you no matter what.